Our next guest has spent decades helping people slow down, recharge, and reconnect through wellness experiences inspired by Japanese traditions and the healing power of the natural world. Michael Stusser, founder of Osmosis Day Spa Sanctuary, joins us now to share his wellness journey and simple practices we can all use to bring more balance into our daily lives. Michael, thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you.
Yes, really happy to have you. I was just telling you in the break, I'm so excited to hear about your story and the journey of creating this spa. And it starts with you being back in Japan. You were looking for a little bit of relief from your sciatica. Tell me how that transformed into what we have today.
So, yes, I was living in Japan and I stumbled across the cedar enzyme bath in my quest for healing from a fairly severe case of sciatica. And I was invited to go to this place, but I didn't really understand what it was, where I was going until I got there. And then here was this enormous tub that was very hot, and I got buried, and it was totally transformative. It healed my condition.
Wow.
And it also provided a big opening. It's kind of hard to explain, but as part of it, I realized, oh, this was an answer to a curious dream that I had a long time ago when I was involved in gardening, making lots of compost. It was a secret wish I never really shared with anybody, that I wanted to be buried in a compost pile.
And there you go, and then it healed you after that as well.
Yeah, it was pretty miraculous, and in that moment I recognized, oh my goodness, this would be so beautiful to combine it with the studies I had been participating in Kyoto in Japanese gardening and meditation. I got this whole picture, bring it back to Sonoma County and the hills, and put together the whole meditative environment with the cedar enzyme bath and make a magical healing experience.
Yes, and for anyone that doesn't know, what exactly is the cedar enzyme bath? And you guys have one of the only other ones outside of Japan, which is incredible. You know, tell me kind of about that.
So the thing about the cedar enzyme bath that makes it so special is that it is a heat treatment, and the heat is generated biologically by billions of microorganisms, good ones, who are thriving in this highly beneficial environment. And it has a wonderful relief for aches and pains, and helps people to sleep better, does an amazing number on your skin, myriad benefits.
Yeah, and so what was your vision? What did you hope to, you know, create for everyone to come and experience?
So I'm glad you mentioned slow down in the beginning, because I think it's just such a critical part of what we all need to be doing right now in our culture. So this was a vision for a place where people could slow down by really opening themselves to a multi-sensory experience, where there was a celebration of beauty in the landscape and in architecture, where there was a meditative environment, where there was communion with nature, and the gifted touch of hands-on healing, all combined into this multi-sensory experience.
Yes, all of the pictures and videos we've been showing throughout this interview, and it just looks so incredible. And, you know, everyone deserves that opportunity to go experience that and slow down. And, you know, a big part of this is being out in nature, and just how nature can heal you. You know, talked a little bit about how important that is for everyone.
Well, I think it's a critical part of what's missing right now in contemporary life, with so much of our time being spent on screens. And this nature deficit is an issue, especially for young people who are not familiar with being in the outdoors, and they're almost uncomfortable in the outdoors. And this connection with nature is such a vital part of our heritage as a species on the planet. So we really want to help people rekindle that when they come to Osmosis. We have 5.5 acres along a beautiful creek bed. We have all these extensively landscaped areas that make it a very welcoming feeling to be outdoors. And so it integrates beautifully into the overall gestalt of all the different elements that we've put together.
Yeah, perfect. Well, you brought some tea. I want to make sure that we have a little bit of time for this. And while you're kind of prepping this, you were also going to give us some simple tips and mindfulness practices that everyone can easily do. What are some things that you wanted to share?
Well, first of all, I think it's really important for people to get enough rest. And we're a sleep-deprived culture. So putting a focus on sleep hygiene, I think, is really important.
Yeah.
Let me stir in the enzymes. This is
Okay.
our herbal blend, our hot herbal tonic that we serve before the enzyme bath. And it kicks off the whole microbiome activity in your gut. Because that's the other piece of what we're doing. We're activating the microbiome in your body from the outside in with the enzyme bath.
Okay.
And from the inside out with the tea.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. So things to do, of course, number one is, of all the things, exercise and movement is absolutely the most valuable thing. And it doesn't have to mean going and...
This is delicious.
Good.
Yeah, just warm, and I can smell and taste all the herbs that are in here, so delicious. Remind everyone, where are you located and when can they come visit?
We are open 7 days a week. We're located in West Sonoma County, just a few minutes west of Sebastopol on the Bohemian Highway, on the way out to Bodega Bay. It's a lovely spot, actually one of the most scenic places in all of Northern California.
Okay, well, Michael, cheers to you. Thank you so much for joining us to share about it and bringing me this little moment of peace and relaxation. I appreciate you.